Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is RAHMANIZAH binti MOHAMAD DAWOOD. My group member name is Tanikahul, RAIHAMIZAH, me myself, NURAIN NABILA, AMIRAH ADRIANA, and the last one is MOHAMAD AMIR ZULHILMI. Today we would like to present about our project in project management entitled Sekretariat Rakan Muda SRM Club. We will proceed to the introduction. This project charter summarizes the business and management aspect of the Sekretariat Rakan Muda SRM Club University Tun Hussein Malaysia. This charter is an agreement between the business and also the project groups, formally authorize the existence of the project. Provides authorization for the project manager to interact resources within the planning and execution of the project activities, supported the conditions established. The next one is project background. Web portal and websites allow consumers to share ideas, digital photos and videos, post and to let others know about online or real-world activities with people in their network. Social networking has helped people to expand their network, add friends and contacts, enhance their careers, make connections, recruit employees and find people with limited skills, which summarize the reason for their popularity. SRM Club also can leverage the growth of social networking. For example, is to increase customer engagement, gauge club perception, and respond directly to customer inquiries. SRM Club has an opportunity to bring benefits to marketing and service. For example, by engaging customers in conversation in social networking sphere. For the project scope, we have 8 types of project scope. The first one is establishing a presence of club portal. Second one is developing a standard process for maintaining and updating social networking sites. Number 2 is the project team will manage all personnel, hardware and software. Number 4 is testing is required for all project work. Number 5 is project manager will manage all the project funding up to and including the allocated amounts in this document. Number 6 is any additional funding must require approval from project sponsor. Number 7 is this project will be concluded when the final report is submitted and after the web portal platform is tested. And the last one is all documentation is complete and submitted to the course teacher. Our project objective is SRM Club must follow customers, prospects and partners into the social networking world to gain club image and increase mindshare. SRM Club also would like to increase revenues by acquiring customers through social networking and gaining customer understanding. SRM Club would like to increase customer retention by increasing customer satisfaction. This project will identify the opportunities available and realistically achievable goals, as well as develop a plan to execute the social networking strategy effectively across the major social networking channels. There are 3 types of project deliverables. Number 1 is regular, consistent updates to portal sites. This can be done by updating portal, responding to friends or followers, posting photos and starting discussions, responding to friends or followers' comments promptly, and resolving their issues. The second one of example is posting information that include club news, club activities, open-ended questions, and relevant content. Project deliverables number 2 is predictable production of videos. This example is posting of product announcement, club news, informative, educational, and entertaining videos in club portal. Last one is number 3, monthly reporting and analysis. Report metric as applicable to specific goals. For example, include number of fans or followers, reach to the web portal, discussions started and participated in views, comments, link, sentiment of fans, follower discussion. Okay, this is our milestone of project. The first one is project launch at 3 of March 2020 and followed by project scope planning. It takes 3 days. Design consultant scope of work 1 week. Consultant selection process 1 week, current state analysis 3 days, requirement gathering 1 week, information architecture design 1 week, top tier portal design 1 week, alternate portal design 1 week, draft standards 15 days, develop standard information plan 25 days, and final item schedule adjustment 10 days. The last one is project complete at 2 of June 2020, and it takes 3 months to finish the project. The next one is business case. Number 1 is portal aims to emphasize on aspect of adolescent self-development, ongoing program implementation, smart sharing, and comprehensive community involvement. Number 2 is designed to implement young living lifestyle activities based on the priority of youth development of 15 until 25 years old through community approach in line with national development agenda. The number 3 is show people how easily they can make small changes in their life to make a difference in their work by joining these club activities. Last one is the revenue stream for this portal will come from charging a subscription or joint membership in SRM club. This is our organizational structure. The top is executive sponsor, which is RAIHAMIZAH, and followed by project sponsor NURAIN, ADRIANA, and our project manager Tan Kahui. And sector 1 is NURAIN, NABILA, and sector 2 is MOHAMAD ZULHILMI. This is their key roles and their responsibilities. Executive sponsor authorize the project, set the vision, and has ultimate authority for the decision, accountable for project success and achieving project benefits, manage overall communication to ensure that all executive stakeholders are informed, while project sponsor is make business decisions for the project, participates in key activities, make resources available, approve work products, addresses issues, and approve change requests. Project manager is develop project plan, identify project deliverables, risk and develop risk management plan, scope control and change management, oversee quality assurance of the project management process, resolve conflict within the project, ensure that the projects can meet the business objective. Last one is acceptors. Their responsibilities is understand the work to be completed, complete research, data gathering, analysis, and documentation as outlined in the project plan, inform issues, scope changes, rules, and quality concerns, proactively communicate status, and the last one is manage expectation. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZULHILMI. So today I want to present managerial process. So we go next. Okay, we start for assumption, dependencies, and constraint. Okay, first is resource. End user will be available to test during the time they agree to training rooms will be available at the training center as needed. Second is delivery. Project server arrive configured as expected. Correct number of handheld devices arrive on target delivery date with no delays. Third is budget. Estimate cost of the project. Project costs will stay the same as initially budgeted. Cost training will be conducted internally with no additional training costs incurred. D is finances. Funding to complete funding for license will be provided by various departments as needed. The scope of what you're going to deliver, the project scope will not change once the stakeholders sign off on the scope statement. Next is schedule. Task duration and dependencies needed to complete the project. Material will arrive as planned within the project schedule. Vendor contract will be fully executed within 2 months of vendor selection. G is methodology. The approach I will take to completing the project will follow waterfall methodology, track-up execution. Project will follow team governance guidelines and requirement. H is technology. This could cover software development, platform, environment, networks, firewall, bandwidth. Our team will write the solution in. The solution will use the existing test environment. I is architecture and design. Architecture and design approach team will use the solution. Will utilize REST API architecture. The solution will reside in an offsite cloud. Next, monitoring and controlling mechanism. This procedure establishes the process that the project used to monitor and control the process associated with initiating, planning, executing, and closing a project. The monitoring and controlling process is performed throughout the life of the project. Definition and references. Integrate change control. Project performance must be monitored and measured regularly to identify variance from the management plans. Change control includes taking preventive action in anticipation of possible problems. Integrate change control is coordinating change across the entire project. Master project management plan, a formal document that describes the key milestone, resources, project approach, project strategic plan, the acquisition process, its supporting process. There are 10. First is cost management, second is quality management, staff management, communication management, risk management, procurement management, contract management, governance with issue escalation and resolution process, configuration management, and change management. Roles and responsible. Financial analyst. The financial analyst is responsible for managing, tracking, and controlling project. For project manager, the project manager execute the project management plan. The project manager continuously manage and evaluate the overall project performance to provide confidence that the project will satisfy the relevant quality standard. Next is project scheduler. The project scheduler is responsible for coordinating, managing, and controlling inputs to the project plan. Next is project sponsor. The project sponsor is responsible for advocating for the project at the execute level and will control agency and stakeholders. The project sponsor is responsible for approving the project charter and authorizing the project to proceed to the next project phase. Quality manager is changed with overseeing and ensuring both product and process quality for the project. The quality manager provides insight into the project and contractor method of doing business by reviewing process and product activities for adherence to standard and plans. Risk manager is responsible for managing, tracking, and controlling risks on the project. Project team is responsible for performing the tasks defined for them in the project staffing plan and project master plan. The member will consist of people having various skill sets at varying levels of performance from multiple organizations within the public and private sector. Team member will be determined by the needs of the project and will fluctuate as the project continues. Procedure is scope verification and control and schedule control, cost control, quality control, and performance reporting. 6 is risk control. 7 is contract administration. For staffing plan, staffing plan is a strategic planning process by which a company, typically led by the HR teams, assess and identifies the personal needs of the organization. In other words, a good staffing plan helps we understand the number and types of employees our organization needs to accomplish its goal. Opportunity often arise unexpectedly. In order to be able to act on an opportunity quickly, it is useful to have a plan in place. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURAIN NABILA SHAMSUL. I would like to present about system requirement specification. It has 4 requirements. First, user requirement, system requirement, software and hardware requirement, input and output requirement. User requirement. It has consumer and admin. Consumer can get an information about SRM club, and they also can visit the website to know the activity on this club. For admin need to monitor the website to make sure every information is always updated. Function requirement. It has four information. First, login. The system allow owner, admin to enter the correct ID and password. Second is update information. The owner allowed to update the information about club in the system, such as club activity, achievement and top management level. Adding information. Allow the owner to add information about the club in the system, such as objective, vision and mission and background of SRM. Delete information. The owner can delete any information that do not use anymore, such as delete the old activity. Non-functional requirement. First, performance requirement. The load time for user interface screen should take no longer than 2 seconds. The log information should be verified within 5 seconds and queries should return result within 5 seconds. Availability requirement. The system should be available in 24 hours service. Security requirement. Owner will be able to log in to the RAHMAN portal. Access to the system will be protected by admin login screen that requires admin ID and password. Maintainability requirement. The system should be easy to maintain by admin. Standard complaints. There should be consistent invariable names within the system. The graphical user interface should have a consistent. Hardware requirement. And this is software requirement. We use Windows 10, Microsoft Word, PHP, Bracket and web server. For the project support function, it has two. First is technical support and non-technical support. Technical support is change control and configuration management. Change control is the functional is to control software version processing, and configuration management is the combination of software component that create a report system and method to develop a portal for SRM. Lastly is non-technical support. It has three, which is deliverables, document publication, and administrative support. Deliverables is content of the portal and expected outcome to consumer. The document publication is detail about developing a portal and information of organization of SRM. Administrative support is staff that manage the SRM to become more active in the university.
Okay, good day. My name is Tan Ka Hui from Project Management Section 2. So now I will introduce the FSR portal project for our team. So the club we choose is SRM, which is Secretariat Rakan Muda. So for the portal, I run in the localhost, and this is the main page of the portal. As you can see, we have five menus here, and each menu we have two submenus. So I will introduce the submenu one by one. Okay, first I will introduce the main page. So this is the main page of the SRM UTHM portal. So this is some briefing of the SRM, and they want the viewer to join them. So this menu have two submodules, which is the background, including the introduction of the Rakan Muda program and some of the phase of Rakan Muda program. So another one is the achievements of the Rakan Muda program in UTHM. So this is the achievement, and then some pictures of the activity, so the viewer can see how SRM works in UTHM. Okay, now we move to the about portion of the SRM UTHM. This is the vision and mission of SRM UTHM. So their vision is to be the first choice provider of dynamic, high value, experiential communication and leadership skill development, and this is the mission. And then for Rakam Muda, they have 7 lifestyle encourage, which is self-esteem, society, natural love, entrepreneur, fitness, culture, art, and innovation. And then this 7 lifestyle is encouraged for producing the very good quality of teenagers in Malaysia. So we move to the objective of the SRM UTHM, and then this is the objective to design and run programs that are tailored to you and student based on the Rakam Muda lifestyle. And then this is another portion of the information is the benefit of stay actively in university. So SRM is a club, so everyone can join to their program, so they can have higher self-esteem and also other benefits. Okay, now I will continue to introduce the third menu of this portal, which is the activity. So here there are 2 submenu, which is the activity in session 2019-2020. So this is the list and a little bit of picture of their activity. So this is the first page and the second page. So they managed to have 8 activities in this session, but only 1 activity has been done in year 2020 because of the pandemic of COVID-19. So I'll move to another submenu, which is the activity in futures. So in futures, they have some plans for other activities, but they have to wait until the situation to be better so they can start to do the activity again. Okay, so now I will move to the gallery menu of the SRM UTHM portal. So the first is our activity. So this portion is display the picture of the activity in SRM UTHM. So this is the some of the pictures. Another submenu is the man behind SRM, which is the top management level. Move to another page is Exco Sport and Recreation. The third page is the Exco Program Facilitator. I divided the page in according to their main tasks, and Exco Entrepreneurship and Cultural, Exco Logistic and Technical, Exco Publicity and Transportation, and the last is Exco Teen Award. So this is the gallery menu of the SRM UTHM. Okay, the last menu is the contact module. So the submenu is the join with us. So here including the pictures of SRM UTHM and the things that you can learn when you join the SRM UTHM, including some skills here, with the explanation, of course. And then the second is to connect with the crew. If you want to join SRM UTHM, you can contact to these people. And then the contact number is stated here, and also with the name, faculty, and also their position. And below this portion is the terms of participation. If you want to join the SRM UTHM, you have to fulfill the requirement, and this is the Rakam Muda Code of Practice, which must follow by every member of Rakam Muda. So this is the last menu of the portal. Okay, lastly, I will introduce the footer of the page. So as you notice that every page of the portal, there is a footer, which is the social network link for the SRM UTHM. So first one is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and this is the email. If you click this, you can directly send an email to SRM UTHM. So this is the Facebook, and then Twitter, and also the Instagram of the SRM UTHM. So thank you for watching the introduction video.
Today,
I'm gonna present about Work Background Structure (WBS) for the Secretariat Rakan Muda SRM University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. As we can see, for the Work Background Structure for level WBS, for the title, we choose Activity Seni Budaya as our preference. Then we have Project Management, Venue, Marketing, and Event Day. Under Project Management, as we can see, there is project documentation, implementation, and monitoring and control. Other than that, for venue, we have venue place, safety, and system. Then, for the marketing, we have online marketing, influencer marketing, and flyers. For the event day, it has event schedule, venue, and prices. Under budget, we have two things, that is contribution and expenditure. For the budget, Secretariat Rakan Muda SRM has successfully gained some funding from various sources. For example, Hal Ehwal Pelajar and Alumni UTHM and PPUK UTHM both has donated Rm3,000 each for the program to be done. Other than that, they successfully gained some other funding for outside donation, that is from citizen, for about 9,000 ringgit. Then from Tesco, Nestle, and Gardenia had donated for about 1,700 ringgit for the program. They had successfully made about 6,700 in total for the event. For the expenditure, they have spent about 6,650 ringgit for the event. Let's have a look for the special tasks. For the banner, they have printed 1 pieces of big banner and 5 pieces of small banner to hang it for the people to know about the event. Then for the stage backdrop, they have spent Rm150 ringgit for one each of the backdrop. The AJK was provided a tag each of them. The price of the tag is Rm2 ringgit per tag. For other activity tools, they've spent about 500 ringgit. Then for the banquet, they've provided Rm100 ringgit for the 10 of the VIPs. Then for the participants and the personnel, they've provided 5 ringgit each meal for 150 students. Lastly, for the program souvenir, they allocate Rm600 ringgit for 15 hamper, 40 ringgit each. Then they provide a certificate for 650 participants, that is 4 ringgit each. For the winner, as we can see, they've given 700 ringgit for the first place, 500 ringgit for the second place, and 350 ringgit for the third place. In total, Rm1,550 ringgit. For the examiner, they've paid Rm20 ringgit for the examiner. There is 3 jury in total. They provide 50 ringgit per person. That is in total 150 ringgit. So, for the total budget expenditure, they've spent for about 6,650 ringgit. For the schedule, the activity name, as we know, activity seni budaya, culture art activity. Activity description, an event that held in University Tun Hussein Malaysia UTHM involving several universities around Johor. Estimate duration for 3 days. Resource needed, personnel, project manager, and event planner. Skill, a good project manager that can handle the whole event and at the same time can accept other opinion. An expert event planner that need to always prepare for unexpected situation. A spontaneous MC that can handle a big amount of audience, can act out of script. Tools, the PA system. Travel around UTHM, self-transportation for other university. Work product. The proposal approved by HEP UTHM. All the agenda went smoothly as planned. We successfully gained a lot of sponsors for the event. UTHM staff was contribute to make sure the program has no problem before the event was held. Predecessor. It was the 4th year since Secretariat Akamu to handle the event. The previous project manager had already graduated and left the task to the new project manager. Successor. The new project manager has successful running the event. The event was held as planned. Completing criteria, all participants was given their certificate of participant. The winner get their prizes based on winning category. Risk. On the event day, electric and PA system is the most risk as it is important to ensure that the event are running smoothly. Implementation. The event running smoothly according to the project manager plan. The event might have a lag in organizing even though it was planned as smooth as they can. For example, the event should end at 5 p.m. according to the proposal, but due to some problem, PM had covered it until 6 p.m. Other than that, all the participants indicate a good cooperation with the organizer. Personal assignment. The personnel assigned excellent teamwork. All of them do their job well. Any staff who had problem is also assigned by other personnel. Starting date 24/5/2020. Completing date 26/5/2020. Cost budget is Rm 7,000 ringgit. Cost actual is 6,150 ringgit. For the comment, the event went smoothly, although it was over budget. We managed to get last minute sponsor before they end the program. The sponsor helped cover up some payment that unable to pay. PM project manager successfully managed the event without any major problem. Thank you.